Have you ever met someone and felt an instant connection? The story of Jonathan and David tells of one such relationship. Their friendship serves as a timeless illustration of what true, godly, resolute companionship looks like. A friendship that ultimately reflects the steadfast love of Jehovah God. Welcome to That Church Lady, Chaplain Wolford, formerly Sacred Sublimity, with the preview of the upcoming Sunday school lesson from 1 Samuel chapter 18, verses 1 through 4, 1 Samuel chapter 20, verses 16 through 17, verses 32 through 34, and verse 42, 2 Samuel chapter 1, verses 26 through 27, and 2 Samuel chapter 21, verse 7, entitled, Jonathan and David, Resolute Friends. Let us read the scripture text together.
1 Samuel chapter 18, verses 1 through 4, King James Version. 1. And it came to pass, when he had made an end of speaking unto Saul, that the soul of Jonathan was knit with the soul of David, and Jonathan loved him as his own soul. 2. And Saul took him that day, and would let him go no more home to his father's house. 3. Then Jonathan and David made a covenant, because he loved him as his own soul. 4. And Jonathan stripped himself of the robe that was upon him, and gave it to David, and his garments, even to his sword, and to his bow, and to his girdle. 1 Samuel chapter 20, verses 16 through 17. 16. So Jonathan made a covenant with the house of David, saying,
Let the Lord even require it at the hand of David's enemies.
17. And Jonathan caused David to swear again, because he loved him, for he loved him as he loved his own soul. 1 Samuel chapter 20, verses 32 through 34. 32. And Jonathan answered Saul his father, and said unto him,
Wherefore shall he be slain? What hath he done?
33. And Saul cast a javelin at him to smite him, whereby Jonathan knew that it was determined of his father to slay David. 34. So Jonathan arose from the table in fierce anger, and did eat no meat the second day of the month. For he was grieved for David, because his father had done him shame. 1 Samuel chapter 20, verse 42. And Jonathan said to David,
Go in peace, for as much as we have sworn both of us in the name of the Lord, saying, The Lord be between me and thee, and between my seed and thy seed forever.
And he arose and departed, and Jonathan went into the city. 2 Samuel chapter 1, verses 26 through 27. 26. David speaking after hearing that Jonathan is dead.
I am distressed for thee, my brother Jonathan. Very pleasant hast thou been unto me. Thy love to me was wonderful, passing the love of women.
27.
How are the mighty fallen, and the weapons of war perished?
2 Samuel chapter 21, verse 7. But the king spared Mephibosheth, the son of Jonathan, the son of Saul, because of the Lord's oath that was between them, between David and Jonathan, the son of Saul. May the Lord add his blessings to the readers and hearers of his word. Unexpected friends.
As soon as David had met Prince Johnathan, the soul of Jonathan was knit to the soul of David, and Jonathan loved him as his own soul. Jonathan was the crown prince, the heir apparent to the throne of Israel. In the normal course of events, David, with his newfound popularity and God's evident favor, should have been seen as a rival, a direct threat to Jonathan's future reign. Yet Jonathan felt no jealousy. Instead, his response was one of profound humility and generosity. Jonathan stripped himself of the robe he was wearing, a symbol of his royal status, and gave all that he had to David.
unwavering alliance.
As David's fame grew, so did King Saul's paranoia and jealousy. The king who once welcomed David into his home as the young hero now saw him as a threat and actively sought to kill him. David was forced to flee for his life into the wilderness. This placed King Saul's son, Jonathan, in an impossibly difficult position. Jonathan was torn between his loyalty to his father and the throne and his deep covenant love for his friend David. Instead of choosing an inheritance from his father of royal power, Jonathan chose faithfulness to his friend David. Recognizing the grave danger David was in, Jonathan sought him out to reaffirm their bond. They made a covenant, a solemn and binding promise before God. Jonathan promised to watch over David, and David promised kindness to Jonathan's descendants forever. This covenant became the anchor of their friendship.
Unbroken promise.
By helping David escape from King Saul's murderous pursuit, Jonathan literally gave up his claim to the throne. But then the tragic day eventually came. King Saul and Jonathan fell in battle on Mount Gilboa. When the news reached David, his grief was overwhelming. He did not rejoice that his rival was gone. He did not rejoice that his persecutor was gone. Instead, he tore his clothes. He mourned deeply. David composed a beautiful, moving lament, a song of sorrow for Saul and his beloved friend Jonathan.
I am distressed for you, my brother Jonathan. Very pleasant have you been to me. Your love to me was extraordinary, surpassing the love of women.
David's faithfulness did not end with a resolution of words. Once David became king of all Israel, David remembered that covenant promise made years earlier in a field, and he sought to fulfill the covenant, to show kindness to Jonathan's family. David sought out Jonathan's son, Mephibosheth, fully restoring Mephibosheth's inheritance, and welcomed Mephibosheth to live as a member of his own family with a seat at the king's table.
The model of true friendship.
The story of Jonathan and David is a living portrait of the kind of friendship God desires for his people. Their bond provides a powerful model for our relationships within the church and in our daily lives. In a world that often promotes a what's in it for me mentality, Jonathan's example is strikingly countercultural. This kind of selflessness is the bedrock of Christian community. We are meant to be a family of brothers and sisters whose souls are knit together in love, just like Jonathan and David. This is a reflection of the John 3:16 sacrificial love that God has for us. Thank you for watching. If you were blessed by this Sunday School preview, please like and share. And be blessed.